Imagine discovering an assortment of old photos of Anni-Frid Lyngstad that seem like untold tales from ABBA's epic. In the first picture you find, Frida is 9 years old, standing barefoot in a Swedish meadow with her head tilted and a homemade recorder raised to her lips. She has flowers weaved into her long braids. She practices a simple song while the dawnlight dances across her face. Her family remembers how her love of music blossomed at a young age. She would imitate the tunes on the radio, her distinct voice blending with the sounds of birds. The first notes of a voice that would eventually fill venues all around the world are captured in this priceless photograph. Rough rehearsal photos from her early days in a folk band in Stockholm are then shown. With an acoustic guitar strapped across her chest and her eyes closed in soulful concentration, Frida leans into a microphone on a small cafe stage. Her warm tone and ability to bring harmony out of every chord are remembered by her fellow musicians. She would write love and longing stories on napkins while taking breaks. Before she became the elegant pop powerhouse she is known for from the Eurovision stage, these rare photos show the earliest stages of her artistic development. Next is a collection of Polaroids from her successful Eurovision Song Contest performance. As Sweden's representative in 1969, as the cameras flashed, you saw Frida in a glittering gold dress with her hair teased high and one hand lifted in greeting. In the next, her cheeks are flushed with apprehension and excitement as she stands backstage holding a bouquet of flowers. In that unifying music event, her brilliant energy bridged cultures, and these photographs document a critical moment, the springboard that pushed her onto the global pop scene. Continue on to a private family portrait that was taken at her parents' rural residence. Frida is standing next to her father, holding a violin, and her mother is holding a platter of freshly made pastries. Behind them, an autumnal farmhouse is illuminated by birch trees. You can see in that intimate moment the love and support that kept her rooted amidst the chaos of celebrity. According to friends, Frida would come back here anytime she needed comfort, her spirits being lifted by the aroma of freshly made bread and the sound of the wind through the trees. Our next revelation takes us back to 1974 and the ABBA recording studio. Frida sits in front of mixing consoles behind glass, leaning in to listen to a playback with her headphones in place. She is examining every detail of her lead vocals. With a rapt look, engineers remember her high expectations. She would spend hours trying to find the perfect sentiment in a sentence. These unguarded stills show the commitment that went into making ABBA's songs classic, with every note polished to a brilliant sheen. The final image in this treasure trove depicts Frida on a late-night stage at a charity banquet for children's music education, decades later. With her microphone in hand and her silver hair framing her face like a halo, she stands in the center spotlight and sings with the same fervor that initially exploded from her childhood recorder. Her melody is echoed by a chorus of young voices behind her. This picture captures the entire circle of her hidden tale, a young girl who was captivated by singing in a Swedish meadow, developed into a worldwide celebrity, and then returned to foster the musical aspirations of the next generation. Please like this video, subscribe for more Untold Tale discoveries, and comment which of these rare photographs of Anni-Frid Lyngstad inspired you the most if they showed you sides of her you didn't know. Thank you for viewing.